Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about financial plan, a topic that we usually talk a lot of. I guess our bits and pieces or our 2 cents in this topic when it comes to financial planning. So we're going to cover a few things.
Yeah, it's just our personal opinion and how we do things. We're not financial advisor or planner. It is just things that we find that is helpful for us.
So in this video, we're going to talk about, I guess, what is financial plan and why we need it and
how can we do it.
So first of all, what is financial plan?
Financial plan is some plan. It's a plan that comprehensive evaluation of your current and future financial status.
It is a bit a mouthful.
Yeah, so in simple English. So you just do your numbers and see what do you need, how much do you need in the future. Okay. So you're at this stage and how can you achieve it? Like a business, all business, you need a business plan. So why don't you do a plan for your own money?
For your own money, for your future, what is it going to look like if you fast forward yourself when you're older?
Yeah, when you're at retirement age.
Yeah, this topic is a bit hard to discuss, especially when you're young, when you just started to work. Yeah. You probably not go.
I wasn't interested when I first started working. I was interested in how to spend money.
After a certain level, when you get enough of, I guess, output, like enough spending, there's bound to be other things. And then this is talking a little bit more deeper level, where you want to be, let's say, in the future when you're, let's say if you're in your 30s or 20s now, what does it look like when you become 60s? And you got to start there. And I remember doing this in my late 20s or so, figuring out where I'm at financially, what it looked like if I was just staying where I'm at, and what is it going to look like when I'm older.
That would be horrible.
That would be horrible if I was to
you
stay.
You didn't do anything.
No.
Yeah.
That would be really horrible if I was still staying where on my late 20s in that lifestyle or in that cycle. So, and another thing would be, why is financial actually planning needed? For us, I don't want to be one of those guys that rely on the government when I'm older.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I want to be financially sustainable. I want to be...
For me, I just want to go holiday. Just go somewhere, not far, just chill. You don't have to be stressful because you've been working for so long, let's say 40 years, right?
Yeah.
At least 40 years, and you just want to be stress-free.
That's it.
Or do some hobby that you would like to. For example, gardening. I don't know. I'm not there yet, so I don't know.
For us, is the fact that I don't have to worry where I'm going to be my next meal. I don't have to worry, if I'm going to be okay. I don't want to be burdening my kids. I don't want to be in a situation where I don't know what to buy when I go to grocery shopping. Yeah. So I don't want to be in that situation. And I know for sure there's bound to be an end limit, like an ending time when you have to work. Don't know when that would be. But for us, like, especially when you're working for someone else, and if you really want to be on your own terms, I can work a lot longer if I'm working on my own terms. But if I'm working for someone else, there's bound to be like an expiry date.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe company sometimes changes, the management, the staff, or maybe even the company doesn't exist anymore.
That's it.
Like a job is not secure.
If you think if you think a job security is there, no.
Never a job security. Everyone, well, not every, maybe 99.9% of the people are replaceable at a job. Yeah, they can train another person to replace you easily.
So why is it really needed? Is because you want to be setting yourself up when it's time for you to enjoy your life. Whenever that would be. So you did need to do a lot of sacrifices along the way.
Yes.
So, and then this is, I guess, in this video, we're going to talk about how to build it, to build
a financial plan.
That's it.
How did we do it?
So for us, Personally, this is not in any order in any way, but we do have our goal. It's actually written in our wall. We write down our goal.
The mirror.
Yeah, both in a simple format, and short term, medium term, long term. If you don't write them down, you tend to forget.
You'll forget, and I say you will get detour sometimes when you have the money. Okay, I forgot my goal. I'll just buy something.
Ooh,
Bling, bling.
here's a shiny object.
Yeah.
Let's do that one. Oh, it's Christmas. Let's just spend.
I know.
Oh, it's someone's birthday. I'm like, okay, let's go out and spend. Forgot about that.
Yeah. But you have to write down your goal. Otherwise, you don't know what's the direction that you want to do in the future. So we always have that short-term goal, like 6 months to 1 year.
Yeah.
And then medium is like 3 to 5, and then long term is 7 to 10.
I mean, if you're not used to creating those goals, maybe start maybe in a monthly basis.
Yeah.
You know, because that way you know what it look like. You can see the future of what your financial look like in a month ahead. And then from there you do every 3 months, so every season. And then after that, okay, then what does it look like in a yearly basis?
Yeah.
There's bound to be not a lot of things change much unless you decided to do like a massive dramatic change.
Yeah.
So your financial income, let's say, it's bound to be stagnated, or if not, like growing a little bit.
Slowly. It's very slow, and sometimes it's just, can we go a bit faster? It's like the car. They really all car.
Going up the hill is like, that first time it would be really hard. But yeah.
But if you don't do it, you'll never. You don't know your own progress. I think it works for us much better now. Once we're doing these cash flow statement monthly, we tracking our spending and our income. It's not really complex. It's very simple. But I think you just have to keep yourself accountable. Be accountable.
Another one would be acknowledging where you spend.
Same thing related to that. So that's what we do. Mainly, you have to understand how much is your living expenses. For example, rent or mortgage, electricity, water, phone bill, all these fixed, right?
Fixed expenditure.
You have to know it.
Yeah. So, and then after that, discretionary spending. Do you really need to buy that, whatever it is?
Yeah.
Right
do you really need Netflix with Disney Plus together?
With another one, with another one. I've met somebody that had about 6 different subscription of like. I was a bit stunned. I'm like, you've got 6. How are you watching all of this in one go?
Don't know.
So do you really need to have those 6 subscriptions?
Maybe they have 6 TVs at home. But they're family of 3, right?
Yeah, family of 3 with 6 subscription. I'm like,
understand.
Okay.
I think nowadays humans just have too many options. You just have too many options, and you spend a lot of money, and you don't know where to stop. Anyway, you have to understand your expenditure. Next is separate your daily spending from your pay.
That to me is like, okay, then if you know your, let's say your weekly rent, you know your phone bill, you know your internet bill, you know you need your food for this certain amount. Put that dollar figure, that fixed amount aside. You know, if especially when you first started this, you know, some people do it on an envelope system and cash, like, you know what, this is for rent, this is for this. And then if you're comfortable, then you go, okay, then I need a separate bank account just for my weekly expenditure. If you get paid weekly, monthly, fortnightly, these are fixed expenditure, X amount of dollars away.
Yeah, to pay that first. And I think if you, we always mention that if you don't manage your money will manage you.
And you don't want that. We've been in that shoes where money managed us, and it wasn't fun. I was working like crazy.
Yeah, chasing all the work and money.
Whereas now it's the other way around. I don't want to go back there.
No.
So, and trust me, the thing is, if you don't like this side where I guess your money, actually you manage your money instead of money managing you, you can always go back
to work if you want, if you enjoy that lifestyle.
Exactly.
Yeah, who knows?
So, give yourself a buffer. We always give ourselves a buffer. You know, there's bound to be a certain percentage. How much do you think percentage of a buffer?
You mean your expenditure?
Well, with anything, like when I'm the round figure guy. So when like, okay, then example for us going on a holiday trip, you know, we're discussing that, we do the maths, it's like, oh yeah, accommodation would be this, transportation this, and then, you know, maybe activity would be this. I'll give myself a buffer. Let's say if you said like $1,200 and goes, well, there's 4 of us, I'll give myself $1,500 just in case out of
ordinary, or you want to splurge a little bit.
That's it. So that's what I meant, how we do a buffer.
Well, percentage wise, I can't really do small item because if small is not much anyway. But if, for example, a holiday, let's say it's $2,000, I'll say at least 10% to 20. Yeah. 20 to be at the safe side.
That's it.
I'll do 20%.
And then the next one would be, you know, if you are thinking of buying a house, aim for 20% deposit
from your pay, right? Yeah, to save it. Otherwise, you'll never know.
No.
Put it down when you go.
I'm aiming 20% deposit, as in like whatever the price point.
Yeah.
So not from your pay, more like from the price of the property.
I'll pay for 20% deposit to purchase.
That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you're doing less than that, you would hit lender's mortgage insurance. Like, it might not sound much. It might be only $10,000 LMI.
We got tricked a few times at the beginning.
Yeah, and you know that $10,000 LMI over the whole entire 30 years, that would be a lot.
Yeah.
And it's capitalized in your loan.
Yeah.
So
next one.
Yeah.
And the last one, be honest and proactive. It's just money. Don't let it to scare you.
It can be daunting in the beginning when you're not used to it.
Yeah, it was. So when I think the first time when you're trying to do budgeting, I like figure out how much we're making, how much all the expenses.
At one stage, we didn't know.
No,
we didn't know. We know like, okay, then there's money coming in, money going out. All I know is at the end of that, we've got saving. Or if not, the other way around. When I was working 7 days a week, it's like, I don't have enough. Why am I not having enough? You gotta start somewhere.
You have to be honest to yourself. Don't lie. It's just yourself.
There's no report card. Nobody's gonna look at it except you. You are in control of your own life. You're in control of your destiny, and you gotta be honest to yourself.
If you think you can cut down on something, or just then cut down on something. For example, we give up, let's say, the branding stuff on food. Right, we just buy home brand if they taste the same to me, or ingredients. Sometimes I check on ingredient, exactly the same. I'll just buy a cheaper one. So I just like proactive to save a bit more money.
That's it. Yeah, for me, it's like, I guess the spending part of it, I took that out of my system because I'm like, I don't want to be where I don't have any money for the basic needs. I cut a lot.
The thing is, when you're older, there will be less job availability for you. So you just set yourself now, and your future yourself will thank you.
Yeah.
And us.
So if you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, guys. Hope this will help you out in any way possible when it comes to building a financial plan. This is just our 2 cents. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and
see you next time. Bye.